Brad Stevens has changed the NBA for good with the Jrue Holiday trade. The 2024 champion Boston Celtics made a move on Tuesday, June 24th, to send a 35-year-old Jrue Holiday to the Portland Trail Blazers for young scorer Anthony Simons, as well as 2 second-round picks. Brad Stevens has been recognized as one of, if not the best general manager in the league over the past couple of seasons. This is because of all the trades and acquisitions he has made that ultimately led to their championship in 2024. But this trade may be the most significant. Not only the most significant trade of the offseason, not only the most significant trade for the Celtics, but possibly the most significant trade of all time. What we just witnessed was nothing short of an absolute masterpiece. A move so slick it feels like plain old highway robbery. We're talking about bringing in a player who can just get you those big-time threes exactly when you need them, instantly swinging the momentum of a game in your favor. For most teams, that alone would be stuff of dreams. But here's the real kicker, the part that just makes you shake your head in disbelief. This whole brilliant maneuver was pulled off without even touching their future Hall of Famer. They made their team so much better, added a legitimate game changer, and still managed to hold on to their absolute cornerstone. This isn't just good management. This is operating on a completely different level. It's like watching a chess grandmaster playing against amateurs, where every move is calculated perfection. The rest of the NBA better start paying attention because the floodgates have officially burst open. Soon enough, everyone across the league will truly understand just how brilliant this whole thing is. The league is not ready for what Joe Cronin just cooked up for the 2026 NBA champion Portland Trail Blazers. Jrue Holiday is the perfect player you could ask for in this situation if you are the Trail Blazers. You have a very promising young core, and we're missing the defensive integrity that Holiday provides. Although Simons is a reliable player on offense, he would be nowhere to be found on defense and would often chuck shots when it isn't necessary. The genius idea to bring in Holiday to lead, mentor, anchor the defense, and supply efficient three-point shooting is absolutely the perfect move for this franchise. And it also opens an opportunity for the player that is going to rewrite NBA history. 2026 All-Star and future Hall of Famer, Deni Avdija. Joe Cronin has the easiest job on the planet right now. If he just doesn't trade Deni Avdija, Portland will build him a statue. Seriously. The rest of the league is completely missing what kind of insane jump this guy is about to make, especially now that he's finally get the chance to be a number one option on a team. And here's the really scary part of it all for everyone else. Deni isn't just a scorer. He's a total beast on defense and a savvy playmaker too. This guy can literally do everything, but he's never truly been unleashed. He's always been stuck behind guys like Beal and Poole in Washington, and then even Simons here in Portland. This has just bottled up all of his potential. But man, the second half of that 2024-25 season, that was his moment. That's when Deni proved to me, and more importantly, showed Joe Cronin that he's not just the player you build around, but the player that every team wishes they could build around. His time is now, and trust me, the NBA will realize once it's too late. Now that Deni doesn't have to deal with Anthony Simons, the shot-chucking merchant, on his team, he is truly ready to be set free. Most people are blinded by Cronin's absolute brilliance. They believe that he made this trade to give Scoot Henderson the time to shine and space to flourish, but that is exactly what he wants you to see. He does not want you to see Deni Avdija, who is only the 108th highest paid player in the league, behind players like Duncan Robinson, Lonzo Ball, and Davis Bertans. And he makes the same amount of money as Grayson Allen. This young superstar in the making is the cheapest, best player you could possibly ask for. He is literally Jason Tatum, but in red and black. And just like Tatum last year, he is going for that first ring.